So tingnan natin kung ma-hit natin yung target natin guys, no? Oops. Okay, so hindi pa rin tayo na-stop out. Munting na tayo guys, no? Pero eto guys, no, kapag nag-trade kayo and you already made a technical analysis, naglagay kayo ng stop loss, naglagay kayo ng take profit, set and forget, kalimutan nyo na yun guys, no? Kasi once nasa chart kayo, dun possibly baka mag-out kayo sa market, or dito naman possibly, dito sa area na to, baka i-take profit nyo na. Okay? So now let's check furthermore ano mangyayari. Boom! Alright, so na-hit na yung TP natin and it took us around gaano katagal to?
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
So in this video guys, no, pag-uusapan natin is all about market structure. And if you are a price action trader, alam mo na market structure is one of the major component ng price action for you to be able to identify kung saan nga ba yung overall trend ng market without using any indicator. So sa mga nagsisimula pa lang na trader, mahalagang mapanood nyo yung video na to kasi nung natutunan ko how market structure really works, kung paano nga ba siya gamitin, doon nagsimula yung aha moment ko. And unti-unti, trading price action and using market structure, dito ko unti-unti nakuha yung consistency ko. But take note guys, no, I started self-study lang talaga. So wala din sa akin nagturo, wala sa akin nag-coach. Talagang nakita ko lang sa YouTube, nakita ko yung mga video na this is a way or this is an opportunity na pwede kong aralin para magawa kong kumita through online. Okay? Sa pamamagitan ng pag-trade ng Forex. So, I hope na makatulong sa inyo ng malaki yung video na to. So, let's talk about ano nga ba yung price action. So, according dito kay Google, price action is a method of analysis of the basic price movements to generate trade, entry, and exit signals that is concerned reliable while not requiring the use of indicators. So, it is a form of technical analysis as it ignores the fundamental factors of a security and looks primarily at the security's price history. Okay? So price action will help us identify entry and exit signals without using any indicator. So ibig sabihin guys, no, kahit wala ka nang ginagamit na indicator, once you understand kung paano nga ba nag-work yung price action or market structure, magagawa mong makapag-generate ng profit out of the market. So hindi na natin kailangan problemahin masyado yung about fundamental. Okay? Kasi once you identify the market structure, you can easily identify kung saan ka papasok, saan ka mag-exit at saan ka lalabas sa trade mo. So this image here is a clear representation of a market structure. Ito yung nagpapakita sa atin na meron siyang strong bearish movement and merong uptrend movement. Now, for us to be able to identify kung pataas na nga ba yung galaw ng market, the market should create a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high. Okay? Now, I want you to watch carefully dito guys, no? Etong mga highs and lows na to, ito yung mga babantayan mo sa market because these highs and lows will tell you kung magtutuloy-tuloy pa nga ba yung galaw ng market o magkakaroon na siya ng reversal. Ano nga ba yung ibig ko sabihin? Now, let's create another picture here. Okay? Now, we know that if the market is in an uptrend movement, nagkakaroon siya ng ano? Nagkakaroon siya ng higher high and higher lows. Okay? Nagkakaroon siya ng higher high, higher low. Now, for us to be able to identify kung magtutuloy-tuloy pa ba yung uptrend movement ng market, it needs to break the last high. So in this example guys, no, this is the last high of the market structure. Now, para malaman natin kung magtutuloy-tuloy ba ang bullish movement or uptrend movement, kailangan niyang basagin tong area na to and mag-retrace back in this area. Now, during retracement ng market guys, no, pwede niyang basagin tong area na to. Okay? Pwede niyang basagin yan and then mag-continue pataas. Pero as long as hindi niya binabasag tong last low, it means yung bias natin is bullish pa rin. Okay? Pwede siyang mag-retrace dito and go directly to our direction. Now, for us to be able to identify naman kung magtutuloy-tuloy ba yung downtrend movement, kailangan niya ring basagin yung last low of the market structure. So in this example guys, no, this is the last low. So kailangan niya tong basagin and then retrace in this area and then go to our direction. As long as hindi niya binabasag tong last high na to, no, ang overall bias natin is bearish pa rin. Okay? So what we're gonna do is only look for a sell opportunity. Don't worry guys, no, kung medyo naguguluhan kayo sa mga drawings natin, and mamaya pupunta tayo sa chart para mas maintindihan nyo ng mas malinaw kung ano ba yung pinag-uusapan natin. Now, let's talk about reversal, guys, no? So, for us to be able to identify na pataas ang galaw ng market, it should create a series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now, paano naman natin malalaman kapag magre-reverse na yung galaw ng market o magkakaroon na ng bearish movement? Okay? The market should create this low at hindi niya babasagin tong area na to. Okay? It might go here, fake out, and then go down, breaking this zone, and then bumalik, creating a lower high, and then break this structure again, creating a lower low, and another lower high, lower low, lower high, and so on and so forth. So I hope na gets nyo, guys, no? So for us to be able, para malaman natin kung magkakaroon na ng reverse yung galaw ng market from bullish to bearish, is kailangan magkaroon ng breakup structure. So from uptrend movement, kailangan niyang i-break yung last low. And as you can see here, guys, no, nagkaroon ng breakout sa area na to. Nagkaroon ng retracement pero hindi niya binasag yung last high, and it breaks this zone and then go down and create another structure here, breaking this last low. So I hope na kahit papano, guys, medyo magulo yung drawing natin, is medyo maintindihan nyo kung ano pinag-uusapan natin. So now pupunta na tayo, guys, sa mismong chart. So in this example, guys, no, this is the Euro USD. Now, as you can see here, guys, we have a small movement of an uptrend movement. Nag-create siya ng higher high, higher low. Now, for us to be able, para ma-identify kung magkakaroon ng continuation of an uptrend movement, kailangan niyang basagin tong area na to. And kailangan niya rin basagin tong area na to sa baba. So, in this situation, yung last low natin, eto na, guys, no? Eto yung magiging last low natin. As long as hindi niya binabasag tong area na to, yung bias natin is uptrend pa rin. Okay? So, let's try to check kung anong mangyayari next sa mga candlestick natin. Boom! As you can see, guys, no, nagkaroon tayo ng break of market structure pababa. Sobrang strong movement ng candle na to. I think merong news sa mga oras na to. Okay? This is a 1 hour time frame. And nagkaroon siya ng breakup structure, binasag itong low na to, and then low na to, and nagkaroon siya ng creating another low. Kung titingnan natin, guys, to, yung market structure to na higher time frame, this might look as a downtrend movement on a higher time frame. Okay? So as you can see, we are on a downtrend movement on a higher time frame. But let's just look the chart on a 1 hour time frame. Okay? Kasi I only trade on 5 minutes time frame. Okay? So tinitingnan ko lang yung overall trend ng market or market structure on a higher time frame para malaman ko kung nasaan na ako sa market. Okay? Now let's try to check kung ano mangyayari next sa candle natin. Okay? Okay? It creates an bullish candle, and let's see kung ano pang mangyayari. Okay, nagkaroon siya ng small higher high. Kung bababa tayo sa 5 minutes, I think this is a small lower high. I think lower high movement sa market. Okay, so nag-create siya ng this is series structure actually, guys, to. Nagkaroon siya ng hindi natin masasabi na high high kasi nga medyo mataas masyado tong area to, so we can conclude na ito yung last high niya. Okay, so let's go to 1 hour again, and let's try to check furthermore kung ano mangyayari sa market. Okay, we have red candle, another red candle, and then as long as hindi niya binabasag to, guys, no, yung area na to, as long as hindi niya binabasag tong area na to, as long as hindi niya binabasag tong area na to, guys, no, this is our last high na ngayon. Okay, let's remove this one first. This now become a last high, no, kasi ito yung pinaka-high niya after that strong move pababa. Okay? Now, as long as hindi niya binabasag tong area na to, let's go to our path. As long as hindi niya binabasag tong area na to and retrace it back, ang bias natin is bearish pa rin. Okay? I hope it's clear, guys, no? Now, let's check furthermore kung anong mangyayari sa market. Okay, nagkaroon tayo ng another retracement. So, this is now our low. Ito na yung magiging low natin ngayon, guys, no? This is our low. Let's check furthermore. Okay, nagkaroon tayo ng breakout, but bumalik pa rin yung candle natin. Hindi nag-close yung candle below this last low. Okay, bumalik pa rin siya, but let's try to see kung ano mangyayari next, guys, no? Okay, nag-breakout siya. Oops, bumalik pa rin. Hindi pa rin siya nag-close below. So, hindi tayo makakapag-confirm na this is a bearish movement, or if we wanna take the trade, hindi natin iti-take yung trade na to. Okay, let's check furthermore. Okay, nag-breakout siya. And then, bumalik ulit. Okay, so we have a green candle. So, this is a non-tradable area, guys. No? Hindi natin kailangan i-trade yung zone natin. Hindi natin kailangan i-trade yung candlestick na to. So, we have to wait for our confirmation or retracement sa market structure natin. But right now, we have a zone. Okay, now, ito na yung zone natin ngayon. Let's mark this. We have this low zone and we have this higher zone. Ito yung mga area na pag binasag ng price and then mag-retrace back, ito yung mga entry zones natin. Okay, let's check furthermore kung ano mangyayari. Okay, red candle, hindi pa rin niya binasag, umakyat, retrace. Okay, bumasag. Okay. Now, as you can see here guys, this candle breaks this last high. Okay, at dun siya nagtapos sa taas. Okay, dito siya nag-close above this high. Now, what we're gonna do, ang gagawin natin guys, no, magtitake na ba kagad tayo ng trade? Pwede kung impulsive trader ka. But for me guys, ako personally, kung iti-trade ko to, maghihintay ako ng retracement sa kanya. Let's wait for the more kung ano mangyayari next. Okay, we have a red candle. Okay, nag-retrace. I'm looking for a signal candle dito guys, no. Okay, we have a red. So, nga pala guys, yung signal candle ko, kung mga aware na kayo sa mga bullish and bearish engulfing, yan yung mga signal candle ko, okay? Okay, we have this. Pero normally guys, I trade on 5 minutes, hindi sa 1 hour. Okay, so tinitingnan ko lang yung structure ng market on 1 hour. And as you can see here guys now, dito siya naglalaro sa area na to. Okay? So hindi siya bumabasag sa baba and creating another strong move, but strong wick, pero hindi pa rin siya nagkaroon ng strong candle movement pataas. Now, let's observe the market kung anong mangyayari. Okay, let's try to check furthermore. Okay, nagkaroon na siya ng movement pataas. Okay? So, in this case scenario guys, no, siguro kung nasa live trade to, I think I would trade this. Pero bababa ako ng lower time frame, like 5 minutes, and look for my entry. Okay? So as you can see here guys, no, we have some good entries here kung sa 5 minutes tayo nagtitrade. This is another structure, no, sa lower time frame. No, but for me, kung iti-trade ko to, I think I'm gonna go for this. Dito ako papasok guys sa area na to. Okay? In this area, dito ako papasok sa area na to, stop loss dito sa last low ng market na to. Then ako papasok, no? And then targeting 1 is to 1.5. Yan yung target ko guys, no? 1 is to 1.5 lang yung mga target ko. Kapag nag-trade ako. I want in and out of the market. Ayoko na nagtatagal. Dati kasi guys, no, tumatagal ako sa market. I'm targeting 60 pips, 70 pips, 100 pips na yung target ko. Kaya lang, most of the time, na-retracement ako ng market, hindi na-hit yung target, and then, you know, masyadong masakit sa trading psychology natin, sa mindset. Now, nung natutunan ko to, yung mga short targets lang, most of the time na-hit yung mga target natin, and then you're out of the market. Kung talo ka, talo ka. Kung panalo ka, panalo ka. At least hindi na nagpo-prolong yung agony mo in front of the chart. Okay? Now, let's try to go back to 1 hour and let's see kung ano mangyayari guys. Now, let's check furthermore kung ano mangyayari sa market natin. Now, we have this strong candle. No? Let's try to mark this wick. This strong candle. Strong wick. Ito guys, yung kung mapapansin nyo, yung mga minarkahan ko, yung mga wicks lang. Yan talaga yung mga zones na kinukuha ko, yung mga wicks na yan. Kasi most of the time, dyan nakasit yung mga liquidity, dyan yung binabalik, most of the time na binabalikan ng market talaga. Okay, now let's try to check further mo kung ano mangyayari sa. Okay, we have a strong move. I think there's a news on this. Okay, let's try to check further. So, tingnan natin guys, no. Okay. So, sa trading guys, no, patience talaga ang labanan dito. So, kung hindi ka patient enough to wait sa trade, talo ka. Okay? Okay. So, nag-touch tayo dito guys, no. Kung titingnan natin guys to sa lower time frame, okay, we can have a good opportunity here kung i-trade ko to sa 5 minutes, I'm gonna trade here, no? I'm gonna trade here, taking this low, stop loss below just the last low, and then ang target ko is 1.5. Okay? 1:1.5, no? But it's totally up to you guys to kung gusto nyo targetin yung last high or susunod na mga structures pataas. Pero sa mga susunod pag-uusapan natin yung mga targets na yun. Okay? Let's see kung ano mangyayari guys, no? Okay, so nagkaroon ng retracement and then boom! It takes my TP. Okay? And as you can see guys, no, we are on a 5 minutes time frame. Ilang candles lang to? This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 560, 5, 10, 15. So, nag-stay lang tayo sa trade na to ng 1 hour and 15 minutes. Ganun lang kasi yung time period natin sa market. Dati tumatagal ako guys ng mga 4 hours, 7 hours, 24 hours, paminsan 2 days bago natatapos yung trade ko. Ngayon, nung natutunan ko to guys, no, yung mga short targets lang, mas na-appreciate ko siya. Okay? Kasi dati parang sabi ko, ang late naman. No, nakadepende pala yung guys sa lot sizes natin. Pero sa mga susunod natin, pili pag-uusapan natin yan. Okay? Now, let's go back to 1 hour and let's check furthermore. Okay. So, right now we have another structure here guys. No? So, ito yung another structure natin this week's here, and let's see kung ano mangyayari if it's gonna break. As long as hindi niya binibreak tong low na to, ito yung last low na natin ngayon. Ito guys, yung last low natin. Remove ko muna tong picture. And remove ko rin to para at least malinaw nyo makita. Ito na yung last low natin ngayon guys, no? As long as hindi niya binabasag to, tong area na to. As long as hindi niya binabasag tong area na to, ang bias natin is still bullish. Okay? So now let's try to check kung ano mangyayari next sa candlestick natin. Okay. Okay. Remember guys, no, na bullish yung bias natin. Okay? Hindi tayo magtitake ng trade ng sell sa area na to. Pero may mga iba na they would take an opportunity in this area para makatake ng sell or mag-grab tong opportunity na to. But for me, nag-trade tayo market structure, price action. Okay? We don't predict the market. Tinitingnan lang natin kung ano yung binibigay ng market. Ano ba sinasabi niya? Pataas na ako or pababa na ako? So, doon lang tayo magre-react. Okay? Now, let's try to check furthermore kung ano mangyayari dito guys, no? Okay? So, as you can see, kung nag-trade tayo ng sell dito, probably na-top out na tayo. Okay? Now, let's check furthermore kung ano mangyayari. Okay, okay. Kung nag-sell naman tayo sa area na to, kung if you go to lower time frame and we look for an opportunity here, no? As you can see, nagkaroon ng breakout dito sa lower time frame, like 5 minutes, nag-break siya dito. We could have look an opportunity, but syempre, bullish yung bias natin as long as hindi niya binabasag yung last low natin sa 1 hour time frame. This is the last low. And now, it turns out, ito na yung last low natin pala. Okay? As long as hindi niya binabasag niyan, it means bias natin is bullish pa rin. Alright? Let's check furthermore. Okay. So, medyo boring talagang trading, guys. Pero, once na talagang, ano kayo, gustong-gusto niyo talaga to, para lang kayo naglalaro. Okay? So, may enjoy niyo siya at ma-appreciate niyo. Okay, now, we have a breakout sa zone na to. Now, nagkaroon to ng breakout. This is our zone. Siguro, mark natin tong pinaka-high na to. Kukunin natin tong high na to. This is our zone. Okay? And let's check furthermore kung ano mangyayari. Dito guys, nasayang na hindi tayo nakasabay. Sobrang bilis ng movement na to. But anyway, let's try to check kung ano mangyayari next. Okay? Red candle. Okay. Retracement. Dito ang gandang retracement yan guys, no? Kung nag-trade kayo as an impulsive trader, may makuha kayong opportunity, trade opportunity sa area na to. But what we are teaching right now guys, no, is market structure. So ang gagawin natin, maghihintay lang tayo sa market structure na matouch ng price again, and then we will look for another opportunity to take a buy. Okay? Now let's try to check kung ano mangyayari. Kasi bias bullish pa rin tayo as long as hindi niya nababasag yung last low. But anyway guys, no, eto na yung last low natin ngayon. Okay? As long as hindi niya nababasag tong area na to, we are still bullish. Okay? Okay, let's try to check. Okay. Nag-touch siya sa zone natin. Let's try to check ang 5 minutes kung makakuha tayo ng opportunity, trade opportunity. Okay, I don't have a trade signal here. Wala pa akong trade signal na nakikita. Let's try to check furthermore. Kung magkakaroon ng break structure dito sa lower time frame, may okay, naglalaro yung ganun market. But we have now a zone here sa lower time frame. We have this zone here and we have this zone here. Okay. So, titingnan natin guys now. Okay. Okay, we have a break structure. And let's see kung ano mangyayari next guys no. For me guys no, I think kung iti-take ko tong trade na to, no? Kung I'm on a chart at this moment, iti-take ko tong trade na to. I will take this trade, stop loss just on this structure, okay? Below this small red candle. Lakayin natin para makita nyo. Okay. Below this red candle and then target 1 is to 1.5. Okay. So that is around 14 pips. So let's see kung ano mangyayari guys no. Okay. Retracing pa ba? Okay. Ibumaba pa rin tayo. And then, retracing pa ba? Mahit kaya natin TP natin. Let's see, baka mahit yung stop loss natin. Whoops. Okay, muntik na. And then, let's see furthermore. Oops, ang tagal nitong trade na to Nag-tay ako dito. So, mostly, tumatagal ako mga 2 hours na yung pinakamatagal. So, tingnan natin kung mahit natin yung target natin, guys, no? Oops. Okay, so hindi pa rin tayo na stop out. Munting na tayo guys no. Pero eto guys no, kapag nag-trade kayo and you already made a technical analysis, naglagay kayo ng stop loss, naglagay kayo ng take profit, set and forget, kalimutan nyo na yun guys no. Kasi once nasa chart kayo, dun possibly baka mag-out kayo sa market or dito naman possibly dito sa area na to, baka i-take profit nyo na. Okay? So now let's check furthermore ano mangyayari. Boom! Alright, so nahit na yung TP natin and it took us around gaano katagal to? 6 bar. Inabot tayo ng 5 hours and 35 minutes. Ang tagal. Pero anyway, ang good thing is we hit our target. Okay, so let's try to check furthermore kung ano mangyayari dito. And let's go back to 1 hour guys. No? Tingnan natin kung ano nang itsura ng candlestick sa 1 hour. Okay, so grabe gulo ng candlestick dito sa 1 hour. Now we now have a zone, another zone. We will mark this as our area. Okay, ito yung zone, another zone natin. Remove na natin to. And then we will mark this zone ulit. Okay? And let's see furthermore kung ano mangyayari sa market. Ano ba yung magiging next na movement niya. Okay, we have touch sa taas. Yung iba guys, no, this, ituturo nila to as support and resistance zone. Okay, some will trade on this area, taking sells. But since market structure pinag-aaralan natin, so bullish bias lang tayo. Okay? Okay, so I guess that's it guys, no? This is the real time ng EUR/USD. This is what's happening right now. So ngayon, ito yung possible na magiging next move nito guys, no? This is the real-time market structure ng EUR/USD, and the next na mangyayari guys, no? If you're watching this video, all you need to do is wait for a retracement dito sa area na to. And possibly, movement pataas na. Okay? Kasi right now, nagkaroon tayo ng breakup structure in this area and naghihintay na lang tayo ng retracement dito sa zone na to, and we will look for a trade opportunity on the 5 minutes. For me, because I'm trading on 5 minutes. So maghihintay ako ng trade opportunity dito sa area na to, no? Hintay ako ng retracement, trade opportunity, and then let's see kung anong mangyayari sa market na to. Okay? So, yeah, I guess may tutunan kayo sa video na to guys, no? And if you do like this video and if you want me to create more contents about trading, and by the way, I'm already 3 years no, as a trader sa market. No, I'm a funded trader kay Fibers, and I will post the link in the description if you want to join Fibers. Okay? Now, If you do like this video guys, no, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell icon para lagi kayong updated sa mga latest videos natin. Okay? And thank you so much for watching this video and God bless sa lahat. Happy trading.